if I wait for just a second more, I know I'll forget what I came here for. My head was so full of things to say, but as I opened my lips,
Oh guys, I look knackered, don't I? It's Friday 27th September and I was back Sunday from Labyrinth, and I'm thinking that trip will have kick-started this video, because as great a time as we had, we didn't catch many fish. And I can't imagine for 1 minute you guys watching this will enjoy camping videos with rods out. We do need some fish on it. So I'm hoping in this coming week from Sunday I'm going to add some fish to the video, because I'm off to Feuilette, my first trip there this year. So I go Sunday to Sunday with Darren and his buddies who I fished with last year. There's 10 of us, and in truth, as much as I'm looking forward to it, it's, you know, I've come back from Labby and all of a sudden the gear's hardly dry. Not that it got wet. In fact, I slept under the stars at Labby the whole week without a drop of rain or dew. But, you know, all of a sudden I'm getting ready again. So anyway, it is what it is, and I'm looking forward to it. So I head off Sunday morning, meeting the boys down there. We have our usual draw, and as you all know from past videos, just what a prolific water, especially if you're in the right peg and you're lucky enough to have the right draw, most of the time, that Feuilette can be. So yeah, watch this space. I'm skirting about now, getting everything ready. I'm going to a football match tomorrow, meeting up with Lee. It's Charlton against his old club Leeds. Taking a couple of friends with me and my wife. That'll be the 4th match I've been to in my lifetime. So yeah, really looking forward to it, and not least of all, yeah, catching up with Lee. So anyway, right now, got lots of stuff to do. Bait to prepare, all the tackle and all the crap that I keep taking to get into the van for tomorrow, ready to shoot off Sunday morning. Well, it's Sunday 29th September, about 11:15, and that normal easy journey down to Feuilette is an absolute breeze. And you know what, it looks bang on compared with, you know, 2 weeks ago when I had the week on Labby with the boys. Don't want to labour it, and that's my excuse for not catching them bloody winds. But anyway, and don't get me wrong, a few boys caught, so yeah, full credit to them. This looks fantastic. Low pressure all week, west-south-westerly winds. It could not be better. So the boys got here yesterday. They stayed at a hotel. Sound like they've had a few beers last night, nursing an hangover. I'm going to have a little wander around. They've changed the boys. They've removed a lot of the boys, especially down the centre. Still got the reserve boys. So I'm guessing, you can hear that wind, I'll have a look at the lake in a minute. I'm guessing peg 5 and peg 1 will statistically be the hot pegs. But with this weather, these fish could be all over. It's that bang on. So I'm going to speak loud, forgive the wind. But this is in peg 4, and peg 5's down there. There's the familiar boys that have got the reserve, and yeah, everything else they've removed. So from that big central buoy there, the boys that would go across in front of peg 1 have gone, and the boys that would run from there all the way down the centre of the lake have also gone. But look at these conditions. So boys have all turned up. Gonna have the draw now, so I don't catch up with them, have a bit of banter, and then I think we're keen to get the rods out because it's due to piss down this afternoon, and this place always fishes well in the rain. How quick's a year gone, Ed?
Yeah, very quick. Hopefully this year we don't pull number 5. Well, we know we're not going to pull number 5 because there's only 4 balls, but hopefully we get a better draw than last year. So we've got the birthday boys in 5, and then the other 4 up for grabs, Dale.
That's it.
And it does look bang on for it, doesn't it?
Every swim looks
Every swim.
Yeah, it does.
Wind's howling down to the 2, perhaps.
Come on, let's draw it. I want to get wherever I'm going.
I'm not picking up.
Let's get everyone here
today.
Yeah, I'll pick.
This is the pressure time. I always feel pressure.
Yeah, I know
Do you?
pressure, mate.
Yeah, I feel pressure. Yeah. Yeah, so you and Rich, it's your birthday. What is it, your 50th?
50th.
I'm just mixing them up.
You got to go last then, haven't you? You got to take the last ball down.
Why?
That's because then.
No,
that way.
You stuck me with that last time.
Yeah.
I pulled number 1 out. So
Exactly. That's I'd go last if I was you.
rationale, is it? Who wants to go first?
I don't mind going first. I'll go first.
You went first last time.
Did I go on then? I'll go second from last then.
You happy with that?
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah. Go on.
A bit left out, really. 1.
Oh, fuck.
1.
I can't say.
1 there.
Yeah.
See? Two in there, son.
You got there?
Get me, son. Get me.
Oh, fuck off. He's
He's
going
going
4.
4.
One.
Told ya.
Makes a change compared with Labyrinth. Me and my mate, I come out second, last, he come out second from last.
Night, didn't I? But you would listen to your voice.
Well, that makes a change then. Got to come out number 1, I'm going in 1. Dar and his Rich already in 5, that's their birthday peg. I would have gone in 1 or 4. So that's where I'm at. As I was saying, I was going to pick 1 or 4, and having come out first, I honestly did wonder whether peg 4 is the right peg given the wind conditions, which are supposed to turn around Wednesday. So with that in mind, 1 really is a no-brainer. 1 and 5 are statistically the best pegs on this lake. So it's approaching midday. Going to get round there, get set up before the heavy rain's due, and yeah, I'm fishing on my own, and yeah, let's give it my best shot. Well, a peg I'm so familiar with, just drove round now, and yeah, well pleased to be here. So I'm going to skirt about now, and I know exactly what I'm doing and where I'm going. Just need to set up now before the rain. Well, it's 6 o'clock Sunday evening. It's been hectic like it always is. I've got the rods out and it looks mad for it. I'm going to have it off this week. You watch, I just know it. Well, just had early dinner, 7 o'clock Sunday. Gonna have an early night. Look at this weather. It's bang on. Pressure's like just over 1,000. It is, it's just so good for fishing. And thanks to this Oz tent, I'm dry as a bone. I think this fish is £39. I've got to weigh the sling. So £44 less the weight of the sling. So I'll check the weight of the sling. And yeah, about 11 o'clock Sunday night, I had 2 bites at once. The other fish is in the landing net, smaller than this. This is the first one I had. There we go. Happy days. So yeah, is a great start. Just going to check the scales on that fish, because I've not used that sling before. That's the new sling from Jamie. I think it's a 5-pounder, but I'm going to check. But I think it's about £39, that first one. Well, this one is a smidgen over a £40. Early hours of Monday morning. Well chuffed, great start to the trip. There we go. £40. Happy days. 41 and a half. Full fish. about 3:30 Monday morning. Superb. There we go. Oh. I can't remember if this is 35 or 36 pound, but either way, about 4:30 Monday morning. 5th fish. Well chuffed. Well, it's first light and I've just had an epic battle from a great fish, which I'm guessing is 46, 48 pound. So it's a bit heavy to be bringing up the bank. I thought if I got a big one, or a bigger fish, I'd keep it down in the water. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. Yeah, so yeah, what a great night's fishing. I think that's my 7th fish, and yeah, let's have a cup of tea and yeah, get it out. There she is, dead on 40 pound. I thought it was bigger than that, probably fatigue. 40 pound, first light Monday morning. There she is, superb, well chuffed. Well, what a great start that was, and it was just bang on, as is the next few days. I think I had 7 fish last night, 3 40s, 3 30s and an upper double. So yeah, great start, well chuffed with that. So yeah, time for a cup of tea. Had no kip at all night, but you know what, I've had that here before at Feuilette and it's great. I did wonder if my landing nets were thinking they was in a close season, they'd seen so little action. But anyway, this is the scene now. First thing Monday morning, and yeah, promises to be a good week. Darren had a mid 40 in the night. I don't know if anyone else got their rods out, but yeah, southwesterly wind and low pressure. A lot of cloud, it's mad for it. Well, lunchtime Monday, and Dale's called an early barbecue because this is probably the nicest day for the next few days, and then we're due wind and rain, which I'm pleased about. So yeah, Dale's food, always a real treat. So we go around, catch up with the boys. Sue's caught what for a few hours, and then I'll get back for about 6:30 and spend an hour or so getting them out again. Alright boys. Bang on weather, isn't it?
Yeah, the weather's bang on at the moment.
Yeah.
How'd you get on last night?
I had 7.
7?
Yeah, I
Bloody
did.
hell.
Yeah, it was a good night's fishing. No kip. So yeah, I had a few hours just now. Yeah, have you had any here, Ed?
We put 2 rods out last night, and I had 1 and Lee had nothing this morning.
Right.
So then we wound in, went to the supermarket, bait boat dramas as usual at Feuillette's.
Right.
So, but it's all starting to work.
You got it sorted them now?
Yeah, we've had trouble, Lee's had trouble, Darren's had trouble, and Adrian's had trouble.
Right.
So, but yeah, it's working all right now.
Good. What rigs and bait you using now?
I can't tell you, Kev.
Go on, both of you.
Probably
There's
the same as you.
No secrets on this bit.
Probably exactly the same as what you're using.
Darren and Laurie are in peg 3. This is Darren's sign written van. Anyone who has any pond or maintenance or landscape gardening, he is your man. He's worked up at mine. Top lad is Darren. Don't stop, even for a cup of tea, that boy. Which is probably how he's fishing. So let's go and catch up with him. All right, mate. Was that a telephone box post-war?
Yeah, it's what the SAS used to use.
That was a nice one you had in the night then.
Yeah.
Perfect,
yeah,
wasn't it?
good for you.
We only managed to get 2 out, mate.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
we only wanted to put 2 out just to have something in the water.
Was they boshing out there still?
Still, all day.
Yeah?
So we had a bream on one, and then a nice 46 on another.
Yeah, superb.
Not bad,
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah, what about you, Laurie? You had any?
No, we didn't put.
well done.
Oh, yeah.
We've gone Dutch this weekend, mate. This week we've gone take for take, fish for fish, as the Dutch like to say, fish for fish. So
So you're after the sturgeon as well then?
no, we don't fish sturgeon, told you.
Right.
I use the pellet literally to kickstart the swim, and then we pull back on that.
Oh, right. What, kickstart it, catch a few sturgeon in the
If
carp?
need be, where the sturgeon are, the carp are. The carp are not silly animals, as you know, mate. They don't miss a trick. If the sturgeon are feeding, the carp want to feed on top of that as well.
Does look mad for it though, Dale,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
You can see the
Bang on
slick, you can see
conditions.
the slick that the
Oh, you can, can't you?
bait that's just been put out there. So we've just put a lovely one out there. Going to get another one out now, mate. That's we're happy. We're very.
So there's drop off lead there, Laurie? Yeah.
Sort of lead, long shank.
Tell you what, the unmistakable smell of cell. Can't walk on this lake today without smelling it, can you?
It's actually not though.
You don't actually catch here.
Oh, that's not cell.
Sorry,
yeah, what is that then? What am I smelling?
You're smelling the cell.
Oh, I am smelling it, yeah.
It's right here in the bag, mate.
Right, yeah.
So
Yeah.
everything here is cell,
That's
because this little particular water, they just seem to enjoy it, mate.
They do a lot of lakes, don't they?
According to
What are you using, Laurie?
too fishy. I'm
Cell.
not on cells.
Oh, yeah.
just going to put a rod out. We just shut the. Yep. Shut the bomb drawers.
Yep.
And then we load her up with. I like to use pellet that's been soaked in pure hemp oil. Then I've got a mixture of red and yellow maize and a little bit of red band.
And you can't mention on camera what's in there though, can you?
No.
Yeah.
The glute that goes with it is pure secret.
Yeah.
And we have a bit of that and a bit of the other one out of the bag, mate. Keep the bag out of harm's way. That's it. Plenty more.
What's that? Oh, that was about 3 kilo, is that?
4, I think, mate.
4 kilo,
Yeah,
right,
getting
yeah.
on 4
Yeah.
kilo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we're gonna drop the leads in. Drop that in, and then we like a little squirt over the top of the lead and over the top of everything else. It just keeps things ticking along nicely.
Spot loaded.
Load that point, and then we come into there.
Feeder 1 armed.
Load the one arm,
Feeder 2 armed.
the other one.
Autopilot armed.
Stick on the autopilot,
Execute one-way trip. Return home.
and then ask her to bring her home afterwards. It just makes life that much simpler. That's
Steer to right.
mono on there with a 60-pound front end.
Yeah.
All good.
Yep, we are. Quick. That's it. Set her in motion and away she goes. Hands free. Here on, it's hands free. And then because obviously my eyesight's failing, a little bit older now, I use my tablet, my Apple tablet, which gives me the ability to have a larger screen and I can see.
Doesn't that show the weed well, Dal?
The graphics incredible on,
Yeah,
on
and
the
it
Apple
just-
device. You can really pick up on it.
Yeah.
So as we're pulling away from the bank, the weed disappears on this particular lake.
As it does in front of me, Dal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah.
And then the graphics are sensational.
So what is that fish finder on there?
That's the Ray Marine
Yeah.
with the
WeFish, is it?
WeFish app. So
Yeah.
just download the WeFish app to either your phone
Yeah.
if you're young and you can see your phone, or a larger tablet if you're getting on a few years like you and I.
Are you looking for any features out there, Dal? Are you finding like the slightest bump you'll go to?
Not the slightest bump, mate. No, we're fishing some higher points and lower points. So we've got bits and pieces going on. We've got a bit of depth, which we know the fish use in this water, but they also like the higher spots. It's not fussy water, this one. You don't necessarily have to find those little tiny weeny
But you've got
bumps
quite a
and
good
humps.
plateau out here, haven't you, between you and 4?
The rod I'm about to put out after this one will go on that plateau.
Right, yeah.
And that's a good good spot to share between us and 4. So yeah, good spot. Very
Yeah,
good.
so that's going out of its own accord.
That's correct, yeah.
Going to drop
Yep.
of its own accord.
Yep.
And come back on its own.
Yeah, and she'll tell you as we're going along. She'll tell 10 in a minute now. 10
meters.
There you are. She's telling you she's 10 metres from the drop zone. And then she'll slow down now and she'll home in really, really tight. Really tight. This particular bait boat does a metre.
Do you know what? She sounds quite sexy, doesn't she?
I like her.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
So now we're into the 2 metre zone. 2 metres, Lol. There she is. That's bang on.
Feeding done.
Yeah, exactly
Feeding
that.
done.
Perfect.
Autopilot
So
activated.
she's dropped that, and she'll spin on a sixpence, and there she is. She's coming home.
I'm just going to go and have me starter. Yeah, and then we'll be back. Boys doing some serious cooking here. Look at the weather conditions, it's bang on. But it's nice to come and have a bit of a social, in truth. That sounds nicely. What you got? Look at that.
Lovely.
Look at that.
That's
Quite a
all.
spot was there. Well done, Ed. Cheers, buddy.
Chef.
Happy days.
Oh no, I can't.
Yeah.
But you go past it, and
Yeah.
that's where Kev had his 70 from.
Yeah.
At the shed, wasn't it, Kev?
Yep.
At the shed.
Yeah.
Disused shed.
Yeah.
That's where his action was last night.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's like you can't help but look at it, and you want to watch where the finder is here, but you can't help but look at that big lump you just gone over. You think,
look at
look.
I'll go back over there. Go back over there. Make your mind up. You're going up or down, up or down.
How good are the conditions, boys, though? Aren't they? Hey, low pressure.
Well, last night
Bang on, innit?
was a little
Bang
bit with the old wind and rain, wasn't it? I was thinking, how long is this going to be lastful? But then luckily it
Just
just cleared
tailed
out.
off.
Yeah, but it's warm, isn't it?
Laurie
It's
just
nice.
literally looked at the phone and he said, actually, it's finishing now, and you could hear it.
Yeah,
Stop, couldn't you?
yeah. It was like waves, wasn't it? Come through
Yeah.
in waves. But
Yeah. No, compared with a couple of weeks ago, I was fishing north and easterly winds, high pressure, 1028 and stuff.
Struggling.
This, you're struggling. This,
It's going,
you know, and when
it's going down below 1,000 tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
yeah, it's bang on. And when you book holidays in advance, that's one thing you can't control, innit? And you know, that's where your luck comes in or not.
it is luck, isn't it?
But yeah, it does look mad for it.
Well, there's a few lucky ones here, so we're doing all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Least of all, not you, mate. You're the
Well,
luckiest.
it's been a nice
luckiest of
start,
all.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah, especially
But you
with
know-
the river coming over the top of him.
What did that
Especially
golfer?
of yours.
What did that golfer say? The more I practice, the luckier I get.
Oh, that's
Who was that fella?
Who was that, Jack?
Someone, yeah. And I do practice a lot, and I've got a load of camping videos with sod all fish on them. Don't worry about that.
Well, mate, I bought one.
Yeah, about 4 o'clock now, Monday afternoon, and Adam's in as we're doing the barbie. So happy days. How good was that, Ad?
That was good, Kev.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Buzzing.
Yeah, good team effort. Well done, boys.
PB common that.
PB common?
Yeah, well happy.
Hey, happy days. Yeah, well, we're all catching fish, and that's the biggest one so far. Beautiful common. Yeah, well done to Ad. He's in peg 3. So, yeah, happy days. No, what's he? Peg 2. Peg 2. You'll always find them in the kitchen at parties.
That's it, mate. VAT.
Yeah.
VA something else.
This is a little bit of a warm up
and cold food, and then get the rods out. Shall we roll round here?
Chin, chin.
Duck breast over there.
Yep. Yep.
The posh ones. Well, 7 o'clock Monday evening, and yeah, that was a cracking day. And yeah, in truth, people probably watching this and have commented to me before, you know, when I wind in and off I go and the fish are biting and stuff. The fact of the matter is, I enjoy mixing it up with the lads and getting out to swim for a while. But that's not to say I'm not tenacious when I'm fishing, but that might be a contradictory comment, because, you know, as I say, there are some guys who just, you know, fish in a swim and just fish hardcore and, you know, get on with it. But anyway, caught up with the lads. Rods are out now. I'm going to have an early night. I'm whacked. I'm going to be in bed by 7:30. And yeah, who knows what the night's going to bring. Lovely common Ad. Superb fish. Biggest fish so far. Beautiful common. And yeah, let's hope there's a few more of them out there for us boys. Well, just got up Tuesday morning about 7:30. Needed that kip last night, but yeah, that was a sign of not catching much. I had one fishing night, mid-20. I put straight back, and then I went back to sleep, and I woke up just now, so I obviously needed it. And yeah, so the upside, caught up with some kip. Downside, much quieter night fish-wise than I was expecting. But yeah, the pressure's dropped like a stone. It's like 1003, south-southwesterly wind, overcast. It looks bang on, and certainly that bite yesterday, Adam had in that common, which was a, you know, super fish. And these conditions might mean it sort of fishes during the day. So I've got my fishing head on during the day today, and but yeah, just gonna have a skirt about and have a few cups of tea. But yeah, it was a much quieter night than I expected. But yeah, this is the scene now. Boys, Tuesday morning, 2 nights in. Don't know what the others have done. I'll catch up with them in a little while. Shoes on the radio, cup of tea on the go. It's all to play for now. Let's start getting me shit together, because I think we can catch some fish during the day now. So yeah, bang on conditions. Do you know, it's about 10 o'clock now, Tuesday morning, and fish are rolling over my baited areas, and I ain't getting a pickup, and I can't work it out. You know, when you've got your rods out and I'm thinking, are they tangled overnight? Something's not right. If I wind that in and it's tangled, I'm going to be proper pissed off. Well, there's 2 rods where the fish are moving, and yeah, you know, it's one of them. You know, do I wind it in and redo it, or do I leave it there? You know, but yeah, if that's bloody tangled, I'll be pissed off with myself. Yeah, guys, I just did a little video clip on my phone of that bespoke bait boat, and yeah, Roy, my mate Roy, the koi, kindly loaned it to me. Yeah, impressive bit of kit. I haven't used the echo sounder on it. All looks a bit too complicated for me right now, even though Roy talked me through it. And there's a lot of good bait boats out there. The boys have got a good bait boat. My Navigator's been a brilliant boat. But yeah, just borrowed that. It's big. Yeah, it's not your sort of day-to-day size. But yeah, impressive. Impressive in that it's big, cuts through the water, takes a lot of bait, and, you know, very well made boat. So yeah, another option for you guys, because I often get asked about bait boats and other items to tackle, and there's a few lads. I've got a new bed chair here from Martin at Solar. It's unbelievable, brilliant bed chair. They've got some bivvies over there again from Solar, And like I was saying to the guys over there earlier, if I feature stuff on the video, it ain't really to sort of, you know, no one's telling me, Martin ain't told me I'll promote me bed chair or whatever. I'll just mention it because it's a great bit of kit. If it was a crap bit of kit, in truth, out of politeness, I wouldn't mention it. But yeah, there's some bits here between me and the boys that we've got that I'll feature as the week develops, and we'll have a closer look at that bespoke bait boat. But yeah, great bit of kit. Well done to you boys. Well, just gone 5 o'clock Tuesday, rebaited, and the conditions are mad, and I feel very confident. There's a few fish caught last night by the lads, and yeah, all to play for. But yeah, looks bang on. Weather could not be better. Had a little move about, angled the rod slightly more to the right, my left hand rod, as the fish are actually sort of, well, like they normally are, they're out here. I had one out that area, but yeah, I've got it out all that vicinity now. Yeah, we've been looking at bivvies this week, and I've got to say, this Oz tent, I've just put this extra side up. Ordinarily there's the shed, that's your cooking quarters. Ordinarily my cooking quarters would be in here, but this is one hell of a tent, guys, and yeah, I can't knock it one bit. I've put a lot of use into these. You know, I fish a lot, as you guys who watch these will know, and I probably put in 1 year what a lot of anglers would put in, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, and that since 2013 has not let me down one bit. And boy, I've been in some weather during that time, let me tell you. I feel like John 2 Jags Prescott. Look at that. Yeah, not sure if I mentioned earlier, but yeah, Roy kindly lent me that boat, and yeah, it's a great boat. As I say, as good as the Navigator is, I can get more bait in that bespoke bait boat, but that's not a water boat that you'd use at home. It's, you know, big. It's a big thing for me, and I'll be talking to the boys, Del and Pete, when I get back. Yeah, that's a boat for out here, so I'll be investing in one of those. Not sure I'll have all the gizmos on it. It still seems daunting using some of this stuff, but they tell me it's idiot proof now, but there ain't a bigger idiot than me when it comes to some of this technology. Do you know what? I'm feeling so good. You know when you just feel content? I'm feeling exactly that now, yeah? You know, everything's comfortable, the weather's bang on. I've had some fish early on in the trip. Everyone's caught so far. It's turning out to be a really good trip, and we're just 2 nights in. And I'm eating Darren's lasagna. It is something special. So cheers, Dal. Cheers, boys. And yeah, here's to a good night's fishing. Fingers crossed. That's it. Now, come on. Keep your head up. Come on. One more turn of the reel. That's it. No more turning of the reel. Get the net out there. Get the net down. Walk out. Don't matter if I'm wet. Oh. 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 Just strained my arm and all. But I got you in. Happy days. Yeah, nice fish. I thought it was actually a bit bigger than that. It's probably 40 odd pound. But a beautiful fish. Look at that. Happy days. My 9th fish and 4th 40. Beautiful fish this. You can see why I thought it was a lot bigger when it was out there. Look at that. What a specimen. 43.5. Superb. No sooner I put that other one back, I had this, £46. Look at that. Superb. Absolutely elated. £46. Quite happy with that. What a specimen. Well, there's the scene outside the bivvy door. 9:15 Tuesday night, and what two splendid fish to kickstart the night with. Peeing down with rain, but I'm comfortable in this tent, about to have a cup of tea, put the 70s 80s tunes on. Who knows what the night holds. All bits of tackle there ready, waterproofs over there to jump in. Kevin 2 boats. Yeah, good job the taxpayer ain't paying for them. And it looks bang on. Oh, and me chamois, me new wellies. Yeah. Well, the boys have come round to give me a hand because I just put back a small common. They had this 39.12, and I've got a bigger one in the net. 3 bites at the same time.
Yeah, very nice.
There we go.
Recognisable little thing there, mate. Very good. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Mint.
superb.
Mint condition.
Yeah.
Lovely, mate. Oh, that's perfect. Nice one.
There we go.
Look at that. Magic, mate.
Oh, lovely.
Magic.
Let's get it back. You want it? There we go. Third fish. £57. Well chuffed with this.
Brute. Absolute brute. Beautiful.
Yeah, we've got it. One more go. Oh, there she is. In all her glory. Well, I'll tell you what, boys. That was 3 bites on the bounce. That last one was the biggest. Yeah, honestly.
Absolutely stunning.
Unbelievable. Jumping out there, weren't they?
Good angling, mate. On your own. Out here on your jacks.
Yeah, well, it's a team effort. Thanks for coming round, boys.
Pleasure. That's what we're here for, mate.
Yeah,
It's what we're here for.
appreciate
Teamwork.
it. Yeah,
Awesome. Lovely fish,
yeah,
mate.
get back out
Lovely,
now.
lovely fish.
a lot of work to do. Ed, if I keep you here for a couple of hours, you can help me. Well, I've got to say, that's quite exceptional. Really, I think it's about 10:30 Tuesday night. I felt confident. I think I said on the video how confident I was. I had that one earlier, didn't I? Those two, rather. Then I just put back the common, small common, followed by that 39, followed by the 57. So 5 fish in the space of about 4 hours. So yeah, well chuffed, absolutely elated. Right now, the rod's knee redoing, ain't doing nothing other than having a cup of tea. That's the first thing, and I'm going to get them out. 46.12, early hours of Wednesday morning. Superb. What a night's fishing I'm having. There we are. £33 common, mint condition, fought so hard. What a bruiser. Well pleased with that. Well, it's about 7:30. I've got Soddle on, had a bite, I've got a beautiful fish in there, could be mid, upper 40, maybe even 50, I'm not sure. What an epic battle as well, and what a night's fishing. So right now, I need to put some clothes on, and the wind has turned round like it was supposed to do, or predicted to do, and it's coming straight at me, which I think is a sort of a northerly. So I don't know if that'll improve the fishing, But to improve it would take something, let me tell you. Look at this, I'll quickly pan around. Coming right at me now. That was one mad fish on the bank, playing it, everything. If ever I see that fish again, it's going to have the name Lethal Lee. Here Wednesday morning, just regrouping, and I'm just charging some bait boat batteries, and there might be more efficient ways of charging these, but this is how I do it. So I've got a lithium battery there, it don't have to be lithium, but yeah, and we've had some aggro with them. I think we got on top of it now. But anyway, it's lithium battery to an inverter, and then just plug the bait boat battery charger into the inverter. As straightforward as that. They're the batteries for the Navigator. The bespoke bait boat has got lithium batteries, and I've got a spare set of them. They last quite a while, but I might have to charge them as well.
I hear the drums echoing tonight, and she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I guess the rain's down in Africa. We're gonna take some time to do the things we never The wild dogs cry out in the night as they grow restless, longing for some solitary company. I know that I must do what's right, sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become. Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you.
Guys, just to break up the video a bit, I thought I'd show some items of tackle. Not just mine, some of the lads as I catch up with them. But this is the Cotswold Aquarius sling that I posted on Facebook a couple of months back, that Jamie's developed. Basically a revision of his own one, and it come about when Mick Murray and myself was at Rainbow, and we were just talking about slings and how they fall apart, and you know, some of the slings, the fabric, you know, in our opinion, you know, wasn't very good, too abrasive and stuff. Anyway, we contacted Jamie, and we've ended up with this. It's a European sling. It might be that he's doing the same design in a sort of UK type sling, but in summary, we took Jamie's sling, made it scalloped to stop the fish from sliding so easily as opposed to a flat bottom. We made it wider across here, and we put a heavy duty, very high quality zip on here too that doesn't actually need the catch to hold the zip together. It doesn't move the zip. And a very fish friendly material that Jamie's always used on his slings. You know, this is almost water. I think this might even be a waterproof material. Certainly, you know, this soft mesh as well, you know, helps you stop removing slime basically. And when I've been in Japan, koi related, you'll see how paranoid the breeders are about removing slime. So anything, you know, to help our fish is a good thing. And certainly I think this this sling, you know, the sheer quality of it, the double stitching, the rods won't poke through the front here. Some of the slings tear there, it's double stitched. So it's a real quality item. Twice the cost of other slings, no question of that, but infinitely better. You know, and there's that phrase, buy cheap, buy 5 times. You certainly won't be having to renew these that often, that's for sure. So anyway, check out Jamie's site on Cotswold Aquarius, and yeah, so far, it's the first time I've used it. I've managed to put it to a proper test, and yeah, couldn't be more pleased with it. And you know, available in camo as well, for those that need to get out more. There it is. Well, it's about 10 o'clock now, Wednesday morning, so I've wound in, and I'm gonna go around, catch up with the boys. Oh, let's go and get me mobile. Catch up with the boys, and then go and have a shower, have some lunch, come back, regroup, retie my leaders, and yeah, put on some new rigs and stuff. And yeah, what a great night's fishing, really was superb. And no sleep, but you know what, like I've said before, small price to pay. That labyrinth trip at the start of this video, Pete and I, we had a lot of kip. Pete slept on average 18 hours in every 24, but as I say, this trip is making up for it so far, and we still got 4 nights to go. So yeah, well pleased. Morning, mate.
Morning.
How'd you get on then?
Oh, I cut the sturgeon, big sturgeon as well.
Not the same one you had before?
No, another one, bigger, and then I got trailered up twice, massive trailer.
Right, yeah. I think I had that trailer the first night.
Picked me up twice, it did.
Yeah, so you didn't manage to get the fish in?
No, not the fish, but all the line and everything.
Right.
So at least that's not out there no more.
Yeah, yeah, well done, yeah. And what about Ad?
Ad, he had another 50. I think it was a 51 or something.
Oh,
so
good for him, yeah,
right.
brilliant,
So,
yeah.
good night's fishing, really.
Yeah, absolutely. You, I met you before, you probably didn't know, but on my way round,
Yep.
normally, first angler that fishes here, he does like a big English fry-up.
That's Adam.
No pressure.
I'm not bad.
Yeah.
Fry up.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you in a minute. I'll go and see the boys. Bye,
Cheers,
mate. That's Adam in his bivvy. So yeah, he had a 50 again in the night. Good for him. And I know that's Adam because his feet are hanging out this end of the bed chair. So yeah, let's go and catch up with the boys. All right, mate. Yeah, nice one. How'd you get on?
Lost one this morning, mate.
Right.
7:10, unfortunately.
Right, yeah.
First take we had.
First take. What about Dara?
For the night time.
He had some lights on, didn't he?
We saw D. I've not spoke to him yet.
Right.
I don't know where he was at. How many
Right,
did you have,
yeah,
mate?
yeah. Do you know what? I had a night of it. I really did.
I bet you did.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll turn this off. So, boys baiting up Wednesday morning. And then Dale's going to do a big fry up with mushrooms. Top boy, old Dale.
You bring it along, son, I'll cook it.
I know you just got up, Ad.
You all right, mate?
Yeah, I put the camera in there. I could see your feet hanging over the bed, so I knew it was you. Well done.
Cheers,
yeah,
mate.
Another
Thanks.
50.
Yeah,
Superb.
mate. Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
4 fish last night.
Yeah.
But not what we wanted. £30 grass carp, bream, 51 mirror, and an 18 pounder. trailer that
And
we
there's
got
a
in.
sturgeon as well
And a
then.
sturgeon, yeah.
Right, yeah.
18-pound trailer. Took all the line off the reel. Had to respool last night.
Yeah, but at least you got the fish in and got the line out.
Yeah,
Because that trailers might be what's been wiping us out earlier in the week. Yeah, well done, mate. Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, he's doing a fry up for us.
Lovely jubbly.
Yeah, top boy.
Can't
ain't
wait.
he? Hey,
Yeah.
top boy. Yeah.
You say that, I'm after a lift of Paris.
Just looking at Lockheed's new bivvy. Like I think he does a smaller one for the UK style fishing. This is a European one. Dal, there's a serious bit of kit, this, isn't it?
Ah, blinding sun.
Have you just? Is this first time you used it?
Yeah, put it up this week.
Right.
Put it up this week.
Yeah.
To be frank, mate, probably the best bivvy I've ever seen.
Is that right? Yeah.
Awesome. I know some of your one's a good one, but massive amount of money compared to the cost of this.
Well, the issue with the Oz tent, to be fair, in winter, is condensation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I would say is the issue with it, because it's a single skin.
This is.
But yeah.
The overwrap pulls well away, so you get your double skin.
Yeah.
There's no condensation in there last night or the previous nights, mate. It's been beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice size, and the material seems quite thick as well compared to some of them.
Thick, mate. I've done a little video yesterday of it when it was lashing it down. The water was just pouring off it, mate. Absolutely pouring
Yeah,
off
so you've
it.
got a canopy type thing here.
Yeah, this is fantastic for all your bits and pieces. Look, you keep your bags.
And this is
and
that
in there.
magnetic door Martin was talking about.
It's double magnetic, so that's the magnetic mozzie.
So you can come bursting through there, you ain't got to worry about opening a zip
No,
or
nothing.
trying to find the
I
zip.
tied it back this morning because I'm in and out. But
Yeah.
in the night, it just busts straight through, and behind you, it goes.
Yeah.
It's quite.
And the ground sheet then, does that zip in then, does it?
Yeah, got proper, really wide gate teeth on it, so it really zips beautifully. Oh, it's very good.
Yeah,
mate.
a nice footprint, isn't it, for European style fishing?
You know, with me with my back, I like to have me blow up in there, so that just falls into the back of the bivvy, and you've got all this room.
Yeah, no, great bit of
The
kit.
porch, mate, the porch is sensational.
Oops, sorry, mate.
Sorry, mate.
Knocking your head out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your bait boat goes in there, all your bags and that go in there. This
Yeah.
opens out with a porch, an extended porch for shade in the hot. Not in that northerly wind last night, obviously. So it tried to take off.
Yeah,
That's
mozzie
their
door.
gazebo.
Yeah, no, it's a great bit of kit, to be fair.
Yeah.
So are they vents as well there?
Vents all round, mate. Vents
Right.
on the side here at vents, so you can just literally open them up and you get 100 mil
Yeah.
block off. Or
Could
you
readily fit 2 people in there and all if you wanted,
all
couldn't
day
you?
long. I know Dennis fishes quite a lot with his boy over in Holland, and he's been doing 3s and 4 nights with his boy, and there's bundles of room in there.
Yeah,
Room in there for a table
superb.
in the middle, having a game of chess, I think.
Yeah, great bit of kit. Anyway, so this is mid-morning now, Wednesday, just catching up with the boys, and gonna have a regroup, probably go back and have a few hours kit, come to that. Well, I'm behind the van because it's lunchtime Wednesday. I've had a few hours kit. I've come round for a shower at Richie's shower here. It's an amazing thing. He had it here last year, and I need to just regroup. But come and have a look at these conditions now. This wind's turned round. I'm round in 5. Look at this. The wind is banging into this corner now. It's turned completely round, maybe only for today, as it is in my swim over there. Boys, how mad does it look here? Doesn't it? Look, bang on.
Bang on.
Yeah?
We've just got them back out. Away we go.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
What sort of service is this?
I'll tell you what, I owe you one. I owe you one.
It's not more than one.
Yeah, but, yeah, this is their camp. And thanks, boys. Dar, don't take this the wrong way. I've already asked Rich. What about you jumping in with me?
Nah.
No? All right, I had to ask.
We ain't got enough dollar.
I'm not at that stage of the week, mate.
So look, I'll connect that.
We just wait on this.
And does the heat, is it straight away the heat? Rich?
Straight away, it's all
Turn
set.
over the camera and I'll switch off.
All right, hold on.
Set.
Look, there's the shower unit. And I'll just go in there. And it comes out the head. Job done. Got all the mod cons in now. I can have a shave in there, can I? Look. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Excellent. All right, I'll dive in. Is there a mirror in there? Because I've got a beard now. I ain't shaved for 2 days, look at that.
Strong wind down in that corner. That's up down there, bro.
Well, if ever I needed a shower, that's really woke me up. Boy, did I need that. So, yeah, I've got a little electric camping one, cheap thing, and for some reason it had broken. So to come round to that and, yeah, jump in there, amazing. Got Eric's jumper on. Eric, I ain't worn it for a little while. And, yeah, boy, is it warm. And you need it round here with this northerly coming in. Well, just gone 5 o'clock Wednesday evening, and as I said, the wind turned round overnight. It's sort of a northerly now, just for overnight I believe, and the temperatures are dropping tonight, then going back to some normality tomorrow, and the wind's going back sort of southerly. But yeah, it looks mad for it obviously in this corner and our end, especially 5 as well. The boys had a couple, they've been catching fish during the day, the guys. They had a couple of 40s I think this afternoon in 2. So yeah, all to play for. But yeah, it does look mad for it. See the wind here, look. Bang on. Yeah, modern day technology. Charging the handset, charging the batteries for the navigator, about to charge the batteries for the bespoke. Yeah, loads of gizmos. Those little ones that often give you the most aggro. Well, Wednesday evening, and it's dead calm, and it's going to be a cold night, probably the coldest of the week. I had a small common just before dark, mid-double, got it back out there, and yeah, haven't heard anything, where normally the last, well, since we've been here, you'd certainly be hearing fish, but that might be because they're down and feeding, who knows. So yeah, gonna get my head down and yeah, fingers crossed. Well, there's an unusual fish. Look at the way that fin is close to that body. Anyway, I would say that's about 26 pound. Late Wednesday night, about 10:30, 11. Yeah, never seen that before. Look at that. It's almost got a bit of a saw there. Well, it's about midnight. I've got one unit of a common in the net. Yeah, superb fish. So, yeah, let's get it out and have a look. Look at that. What a fish. What a creature. Magnificent. There she is. What a fish. What a creature. Moments like that, very special. Really, really special. Early hours of Thursday morning, just put back a 30 common because I had 2 on at once. This was the slightly bigger fish at 35 and a very pretty mirror. So well chuffed with that. Let's get it back. I think this is my 6th fish tonight. Happy days. So 10:30 now, Thursday morning. I've had a few hours kip. I don't think I've ever been so tired. It must have age. I think it's caught up with me. I am absolutely whacked. But what a night, honestly. I'll remember that for the rest of my life. Like, I've got good fortune of some other captures. Oh, it's stunning. So, yeah, I just want to get up now, have a cup of tea, brush my teeth, dry some stuff out, and yeah, regroup for tonight. But yeah, amazing. Well, it's about 10:30 now, Thursday morning. This is the scene. I'm drying out stuff, having a few cups of tea. No one told me when I bought these chamois, if the water goes over the top, your feet get wet. But yeah, I might get me money back for that. Other than that, yeah, what a great night. So let's have some breakfast. And yeah, all to play for tonight again. Amazing, amazing. Having the time of my life, as they would say. Which, you know, as all anglers, we've all had the good fortune of that a few times. But yeah, it's a special night again. And I had the same here at Feuilette last year. You know, it's been a great season. So anyway, yeah, right now, Eric, this might be the lucky jumper, mate. Right now, as I say, just need to chill out now and enjoy the sun. It was freezing cold in the night, mist, everything. And yeah, playing those fish, boy, should have wrapped up a bit more. But anyway, that adrenaline kicks in, doesn't it? Anyway, let's stop blabbering on. Got stuff to do. I've got particles to cook. I've got a bit of washing up to do. Maybe that can wait. And tidying up, charging stuff. I have to remember to charge things. So much charging to be doing. Does it get any better? Well, boys, I hope you're enjoying this video as much as I'm enjoying fishing it. Or nearly as much anyway. That Labby trip and the catch rate is a distant memory now. So cheers to our boys. We're into probably the second half of this video. Look forward to doing it again. But right now, on my fourth cup of tea, doing my best to wake myself up and yeah, regroup for the day ahead. But yeah, keep banging on about it, but I am that elated. Cheers. So, Thursday afternoon, how are you getting on?
Not too bad. 5 fish last night.
Oh, that's good going then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up to what sort of size?
46.5.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah,
and you've had a couple of 50s as well.
Yeah, 2 50s.
Yeah, so it's, yeah, your best session here, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I remember when you was here with what was that? 2 years ago now, was it? Last year, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Free.
Peg Free.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Sturgeon, Brie.
Yeah, it was a tough old week.
Yeah.
So this would be a much better week.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Not compared to the fish you had last night though, Kev.
Well, as I say, it's all relative, mate, and we're all catching some nice fish,
Yeah.
well, nearly all of us, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And Lee, he's good at it, so you're obviously riding on the back of that, aren't you?
You know.
I see he's doing all the work. Look, all you do is swan around. Yeah?
No, we've got a gilly and he's brilliant.
I can't look at your hair without keeping a straight face.
It's early morning,
Yeah.
it's only 6 o'clock.
Honestly, you've got a cat on your head. I told you he was good at it, didn't I? So what's that you're putting in now?
It's the Smart Cell liquid. And also the stick mix liquid.
What's smart about it?
Not much.
Why'd they call it smart then?
I couldn't tell you. It sort of lets off a vapour, which is quite good in the water. I like to put it on it just to let it just get into the boilies a bit more.
Right. Does it work?
It's caught us all our fish.
Is
So
it?
yeah.
Right, wow. There's a, do you know what that has caught some fish in it, that cell. Unbelievable.
It's a wicked bait.
Yeah, you soon know when you go into a swim when people are using it, don't you?
Smell it everywhere.
Anyway, this is the scene. Sylvia's popping over with some light bites and a few drinks, and then yeah, going to get back and get the rods out for about 7 o'clock. But this is the scene in Peg 2. And boys are doing well in here. And this is Lee's first trip. And he's got his new boat. This is another good boat. This is out of Holland. Was it PK? Is it the boat? Yeah.
PK.
You pleased with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just took delivery of it?
Yeah. Literally open a box.
Yeah, the boys use them over there and all, don't they? A few of the lads have got them.
Yeah. Oh, the wicket.
Yeah.
Wicket.
Adam's just showing me a trailer. I'm so glad you got that in. Look at that, that's unbelievable. Mind you, anyone can snap out, right? It can happen, right? It's happened to all of us, you can't deny that. But, you know, we do seem to have more trailers here than a lot of places I fish.
Definite.
Yeah,
definite.
We had it last year, didn't we, and stuff.
Yeah.
So
there's a little bit of our line in that. Obviously, it took us in loads of tangles, but I'd say a good majority of that was just out there.
And what you have got out there, and you can see in the margins, the pea mussel shells.
Yeah.
And if you're unlucky enough, particularly on those plateaus that we've got here, if you're unlucky enough to have the line just going across that, it cut through it like a razor blade.
We was playing at some of the fish, and they had the pea mussels were on the line themselves.
Well, tea time Thursday, come round to see the guys. We've got some food here that Sylvia and her husband's kindly brought, so we're going to have a few drinks, nothing heavy, and bite to eat, and then get back, get the rods out.
No.
Beautiful thing.
I think it's little.
Champagne, voilà. C'est moi.
You're scared.
Yeah, do it backwards, you'll definitely get the 7.
Il a pété. Top. Eh, merci bien, hein, ça c'est vraiment gentil.
Eh ben,
Yeah, merci. Santé.
à la santé de la pêche, hein.
À la pêche et puis à la convivialité. Plaisir de vous avoir tous. C'est sugar, many sugar.
Well, what a lovely afternoon that was. And yeah, Sylvia and her husband, they do that every year. So we all caught up round at Darren's. And yeah, right now, heading back, it's about 6:30. And yeah, let's get the rods out. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, great trip so far. Got 3 nights left as well. Well, it's 8 o'clock now, Thursday evening, and yeah, had a super day today, caught up with the lads, celebrated me fish with a couple of glasses of champagne, some lovely food that the guys brought over, and yeah, right now rods are out, and I'm going to get on the bed, the solar new bed, unbelievable piece of kit. So yeah, I'm hoping to be woken up in the night. Equally, could do with a big kip, or a long kip, but you know what? I think I'd rather be woken up. 2 o'clock Friday morning, about to rain now, bang on conditions, £39. Had 2 mid-20s earlier in the night, and yeah, first nice one. Absolute beaut. Happy days. Oh, not the biggest fish I've caught this this trip, but you know what? It's a nice common, and it was a great fight. So happy with that. Yeah, these commons, these sort of mid-20 and mid-30 commons, they proper do scrap. Happy days. £20 common. There we go. Yeah, they're not all giant here. Got that on camera Friday morning on the glasses. Yeah, not all big, but you know what? They all fight and great fun. So yeah, first light Friday morning. That fish has gone back. That was my 4th fish of last night. So up to 39 pound. The others were all about that size. Well, I put this fish straight back. Got it on the glasses footage. I think where I said I was talking to Pete. Yes, probably an upper 20 mirror. Superb fish. We'll get it straight back. Oh, happy days. Happy days. There it is. So well chuffed with that. Thank you. Cracking fight. So this is the scene mid-morning Friday. That's my, I think 5th or 6th fish, I can't remember now. Just the one bigger one, 39, the others all around that size. But yeah, not complaining. £37. I think this was 6th or 7th fish Friday morning. Got this on the glasses. About 10:30. Superb. Beautiful fish. Do you know what? I'm not even sure I might have had this one already this week. Happy days. Well, it's about 11 o'clock Friday, so all my rods are in. I'll come round and see the boys, and hopefully Adam, which is a top boy, he's going to cook me some food I brought round. I run out of gas. He's a good-hearted kid, he is, but he's asleep. Ed, I'll leave you to it. It ain't a pretty sight. When you're up and ready, come and have a chat. I'll see you in a minute.
No worries, Kev.
Darren's trying to do his hair look presentable. I caught him.
Hello, son.
Morning, boys. Morning, boys.
How you do, mate?
So I had 6, 3 30s, 3 20s. Yeah. So yeah. What about you boys?
Yeah, we had a sturgeon and 3 carp and a grassy. Yeah, and a whiteback with a liner.
Yeah,
but no, it was a good busy night.
Case of champagne.
You sent me the video just to like wind me up, didn't you?
What, the dinner?
Yeah.
Sorry, it was a lovely curry.
Yeah. What about you, Di? Did you get any?
No, I didn't fish last night, mate. No.
So that video then.
What, are you having a shower?
No, with one of you drinking in the background.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was very funny. I might just overlay that on the video.
I think so, mate.
What about you, Lol?
What about me? I've had no fish. Great later.
Yeah, sure, yeah. You was up to the early hours, weren't you?
Yeah, about 1, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, and was you playing some music and all? Was you playing music each the other side?
No, we weren't playing music. Like,
oh, who was playing the music then?
It's coming from over there. There's
was it?
Party thing.
Oh, right.
Like they dogging over there tonight.
A
over there, honestly.
Couple of times
right?
we've heard it, mate. Yeah, and on the wind it just.
Yeah.
No, we were just sat round the.
Well, mate, I go over Romford Dogs with my mate. Used to go over Walthamstow, yeah. So they shut it down, yeah. I like all that.
Yeah, wasn't it?
I bought some food round because I ain't got no gas.
What you brought? I thought you were doing breakfast, didn't you, Kev?
Well, I've got it all here.
Oh, I'm sure we can talk something.
It's all right, Darren, you sit there, mate. Yeah. I'm waiting for the offer you was meant to say. Kev, I'll get up, I'll make you a cup of tea and do you your breakfast.
I've got Irish coffee here, mate.
Oh, no. I'm still getting over last. I'm getting.
Changed up the recipe today. So
yeah, no, I'm going to have a tea. I'll have a tea. Yeah, that Irish coffee and that, can't walk straight after that. Anyway, the boys, so the boys had some, we'll catch up with them in 2. And they had some carp as well in 5. Darrow and 4 didn't fish. And the boys haven't had anything here in peg 3. But it looks mad for it, like it's done all week. So this is the scene, late morning, Friday.
Hey, come on, some things don't need to be videoed, mate.
We didn't quite get the
So what's that in coffee? Yeah, what's that in coffee?
Amaretto and Baileys.
Fabulous.
Nice little wake up.
Well, lunchtime Friday, come round with the boys in 5, had a shower, needed it, fantastic. And now I'm going to do the boys ham and eggs. So yeah, then get back and get them out a bit earlier than I did yesterday, because I think in these conditions I think we can nick a few bites during the day again. So yeah, let's have a regroup. Yeah, lunchtime Friday. I'm going on the way back to swim. Adam was in bed earlier. Alright, Ad.
Right, Kev.
Caught a few last night then.
4 fish, yeah. 4 fish.
Oh, that's alright. And what size were they?
2 40s, 30 and a grassy. So.
And was that between you? Or was that,
That was me. Lee had a 20, a grass carp, and that was it. So,
and where were the fish coming from?
out on the boys.
Right. Yeah, good result. And was you hearing fish in the night?
Yeah, down to the right hand side.
Right, yeah, that's what I said. Because I called you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Did he put a bait down there?
No, we didn't, no.
Right.
It was a bit of a messy one last night down with the boys in swim 3. That's why we've only just got up. I think it's 12 o'clock now. Get off my hair as well.
What, you doing me breakfast in the morning? Cheers, boys. What we got?
All day breakfast, dinner tip.
What?
Nice, isn't it?
No.
I'm doing an old coffee now.
Is that what you've been building me up to all week?
Yeah, we thought we'd save the best for you.
Oh, thanks. Well, it's just gone 7 o'clock Friday evening. I've had to skirt about like there's no tomorrow. Had a power cut at home. We've had it for a while now, a week. Had the generator in from the electric company. That's packed up. Obviously my fish can't do without oxygen, so that's been a bit of a panic. Anyway, got that sorted. Got the rods out now for the evening. I've got to think about dinner. I'll make Marvin. Need a kip. But right now, 2 nights and all to play for. And we just sense another real big one's due out. There's, still a few 18 fish to be caught. And some of them I've caught before. The common and I think 3 of the mirrors. But I could do with seeing them again. But I'm not greedy. I'm always hungry. That's the phrase I've got, as my old boss would say. At least be hungry, never greedy. Sometimes I think it's a mixture of both, if I'm truthful. Yep, so this is the scene, as I say. Overcast, south-southwesterly wind, low pressure. Pressure's dropped again to about 1,008. It looks bang on. Really does. If ever I see him again, what a row this fish had. Let me tell you. Tell you what. That fish was not an happy bunny. Honestly, bloody beat me up, the bloody thing. Yeah, as I say, probably mid-30. But I thought if I weigh you, you'll end up trashing everything. Yeah, you'll probably dilapidate the bloody Oz tent. Yeah, cause an earthquake. I was glad to get it back. But yeah, pleased to have caught a fish all the same. And yeah, hearing the odd fish out there, including fish to the left, where Lee's put a bait earlier. So yeah, good luck with that spot, Lee. There we go, similar size, probably low 30-pounder. Right, here's a low 30, and as I was about to photograph it earlier, the other rod's gone off, slightly bigger one. So let's get this back. 5th fish. And now that's my 6th fish in the net. Sixth fish, early hours of Saturday morning. Well chuffed. Here's a fish in the net I'm going to put straight back. Again, very similar size to what I've been catching all night. Sort of low 30, I would say. But lovely fish all the same. And, but yeah, could do with some kit, in truth. Again, very similar size to what I've had all night. Sort of mid-30, I would say. Let's get it back about 6:30 Saturday morning. Well, it's Saturday now, tea time. Got the rods back out. Haven't had a chill out with the boys this afternoon, and again the conditions look mad for it. Wind's turned round towards us. I had 7 fish in the night, quite a lot of what looked like the stockies, sort of low to mid-30 mirrors. But yeah, certainly not complaining. And just quickly for the guys who you know, interested in here, I've shown this map before, but in summary, it's just I took some aerial footage as well, which I'll overlay. Here is the reserve. So there's the buoys that I'm fishing to, and that's the reserve. That's my peg here, 1. You've got Adam and Lee in 2, Laurie and Darren in 3, Dara is in 4, and then you've got Darren and Richie in 5. So they're coming to the reserve here. I'm going to it there, and then 2 is coming to it sort of here. But 3, the fish really haven't been up this end. The boys have struggled here. Dara had a 50 common this morning out of 4, but that's the lake, and it shows you some of these 1, 2, 3 sort of plateaus that quite often have got pea mussels and shit on them, so it can be quite precarious. But anyway, that's an overview of the lake. You know, it's approaching 6 o'clock now, Saturday evening, and do you know what? It feels mad. I feel so confident for another big one. I really do. It looks bang on. Really does. Well, I've packed everything down Saturday evening, and that's my bivvy, which I've used before for the night. Proper handy, these sheds, so that's where I'm sleeping. A little bit off the rods, but it's going to piss down with rain tonight and all morning. And this is the scene just after dinner, Saturday night, feeling proper confident. I can honestly say this is the hardest 38 pounder I think I've ever caught. Unbelievable fight. What a creature. Early hours of Sunday morning. £35. Again, great fight. Look at that. What a creature. £35. I think this is my 6th fish, I think. Early hours of Sunday morning. Well, 8:30 Sunday morning, my alarm clock call was a nice fish, mid-20. So we're going to have a quick look at it, get it back, and then start packing away. Having had, you know, quite a hectic night. So yeah, it's going to be raining heavy. So yeah, got to skirt about, and yeah, still got a couple of rods out, so this might not be the last fish. But yeah, let's have a quick look at him, or her. It's probably a her actually, and yeah, a cup of tea and then charging around. Lovely mirror, thank you very much, fish. Yeah, probably £30 as he goes. So there you go. Sunrise on Feuilette on what's been an amazing week. Well, about 9:30 now, Sunday morning, and yeah, what a week, what a swim, what a lake. It's been kind to me, this lake, not least of all this swim. So this is the parting shot. We'll quickly catch up with the lads, and I look forward to the return. Meanwhile, back for a few weeks, and then Rainbow. But can't wait to come back here. Or Labyrinth, come to that. Alright, Lee. Yeah. Won't keep you long.
That's alright.
Did you get any last night?
Yeah, I had 3. Adam had 20, I had 20, another 20, and a fucking grass carp in the morning.
Alright, how'd the honey monster get on?
With Adam?
Yeah.
He had one, little one.
Right, Kev.
How'd you get on, mate? You had one?
Just one small one last night, yeah, 20-pounder.
It's been a pleasure spending the week with you boys.
Yeah, no worries.
Look forward to catching up when we're home, yeah?
Yeah, no worries, Kev.
Yeah, and honestly,
I can't wait to snake.
Yeah, Lee, good to meet you. No doubt see you again, yeah?
Anyway, Kev.
I had 6.
Oh, decent.
Yeah,
Biggins?
yeah, no, big ones up to 38, but yeah, most welcome.
Yeah,
so, yeah, I'll catch up with the boys and yeah, look forward to catching up when we're home, yeah?
No worries, Kev.
All right, good to see you, boys.
Have a good
Yeah, see you guys.
Yeah,
All right, how'd you get on over there?
We had a 42.55.
Oh, well done, brilliant. Yeah, great end.
So we had 4 fish in a day,
Yeah,
and then 2. I had a 55 and Richard a 42.
yeah, super. Oh, that's a nice end then.
Lovely finish this
Yeah.
week, mate.
Yeah, good. Oh.
My sweet Lord, my Lord, my Lord. I really want to see you, really want to be with you, really want to see you, Lord, but it takes so long, my Lord, my sweet Lord. My Lord, my Lord, I really want to know you, really want to go with you, really want to show you love, but it won't take long, my sweet Lord.
Well, guys, it's Monday morning. Got home last night, didn't even unload the van, went straight to bed. I was whacked. But you know what? And that week felt like I was there 2 weeks. Reason being I was up so much. And I was up so much because I caught so many fish. So I'm not complaining. That was a fantastic week. And thanks, Dale, and thanks to all the boys for coming together and arranging that. Always a great bunch of guys. And yeah, most of us caught, which was good. And yeah, what a cracking lake. Can't wait to get back. But right now, Cindy's going to walk through that door. First thing she's going to do, edit this video, because I can't wait to see it. And not least of all, you know, the Labby trip. So I'm thinking this video, by the time you'll have watched this, you'll have seen part 1. But I'm thinking at the moment it's in 2 parts. Part 1 of 2, part 2 of 2. And this is the final part. So, yeah, it's been a cracking few weeks. So I've had that week at Labby with the boys. The fishing was tough. The following week it fished really well, good anglers on there to boot, as well as the weather turning southwesterly, overcast and all the weather that you want. And that's the weather we had at Feuilette. It was great weather from the minute we arrived, and that does help. You know, like I've said to a few people of late, you know, there's a luck element in angling when you arrange your trip, you know, so far in advance. Unlike, you know, going spur of the moment, if all of a sudden I'm in the office and I want to go over my local syndicate, the weather looks good, great, I can go. When you're booking in advance at France, you know, you are relying to an extent on the conditions, as well as, you know, being in a draw where you're fortunate to be on the fish, as I was last week at Feuilette. So I think that's where luck comes in. But like they say, the more you practice, the luckier I get. I think it's a famous golf expression. But anyway, that's a wrap for now, guys. Thanks to everyone. You know, Labby trip, fantastic. We're doing that again in 2 years' time. And yeah, Feuilette, a cracking week, as you'll have seen. Now I'll be getting ready to go to Rainbow for 2 weeks on the island, as well as probably some winter fishing again. But that winter fishing will be weather dependent, going spur at the moment back to France, and if the conditions are great. But that's that's at least a couple of months off. So for now, I'll get on with editing this. Thanks for watching, and thanks again to everyone, my buddies and all the guys from last week coming together. It's been a great few weeks, let me tell you.